Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Breaking news for you from Eritrea, where Eritrea foiled a spying attempt. A foreign diplomat tried to carry out spying activity in Eritrea, but this attempt has been foiled by Eritrean government. Eritrean intelligence agency. Details for you in this video. Before that, 2 days ago, I proposed that at least day of mourning should be declared by Ethiopian government for those who have lost their lives in the landslide tragic incident in Gofa zone of southern Ethiopia. Hundreds have lost their lives. Two entire villages have been leveled because of this tragic landslide. Two landslides happened there. Rescue operations took days. Rain was falling. It was difficult to recover the dead bodies. Uh, at last, government listened. Today, Ethiopian House of People's Representatives announced a 3-day mourning in the honor of those who lost their lives in this tragic incident. I welcome that. Maybe others also raised this point too when I spoke about when I said that National Day of Mourning should be announced by the government. Secondly, I want to say the thing. You people raise money for Fano, raise money for Ola. You've been raising money for Tigray fighters too. Please raise money for these people too, who have lost their lives. Southern Ethiopia is neglected area of Ethiopia, less covered on national media, less covered, less representation in government, I would say. So these people need more support from other regions. We have seen statements from regional presidents. I would say that regional governments, people, diaspora, they should start fundraising for the family so that this incident turns into an example of how Ethiopians help each other in times of need. Now, there's a very important news story showing how alert Eritrean intelligence agency is. Eritrean intelligence agency is led by, I think, Abraha Kasa, if I'm not wrong. He is under sanctions too. The man has been in this position for years. Internally, the intelligence agency, Eritrean government are in full control. That is why we did not see any movement, any change in Eritrea, because Eritrean government, intelligence agency, military, they are very active, very alert to the extent of Eritrea at least, and to the extent of region too. They are familiar with regional developments too. 3 days ago, Eritrea expelled Sudanese ambassador Khalid Abbas. Sudanese shocked the affairs was given 72 hours to leave Eritrea. It has been confirmed now, by the way, because Hussein Al Amin is Sudanese foreign ministry official, and today he held a press briefing in Port Sudan. Sudan's government is based in Port Sudan now because Khartoum is partly under the control of RSF, and some parts under Sudan military control too. So the government shifted its headquarters to Port Sudan. And he confirmed, Hussein Al Amin confirmed, that Eritrea has declared Khalid Abbas Sudanese shocked affairs persona non grata, but Sudanese government is seeking more clarification from Eritrea. Now, what we have received is that the Sudanese ambassador was involved in spying in Eritrea. It is being reported by several Sudanese news sources. What happened? Who was he spying on? Firstly, a few months ago, Eritrean government lodged a complaint with Sudanese government about the activities of Khalid Abbas. That is why maybe we are not seeing reaction from Sudanese government so far. Sudanese government can retaliate because I think Eritrean ambassador is operating in Sudan, but no reaction from Sudan. Secondly, Sudan does not want to lose Eritrea as its ally. Isaias Afwerki has been very supportive of Al Burhan. And since Eritrea complained earlier about the conduct of Khalid Abbas, that is why no reaction, no retaliation from Sudan so far. So a few months ago, Eritrea complained about Khalid Abbas. Khalid Abbas reportedly bribed two men, and he wanted these two men to give him information about the activities happening at Sawa military training camp. Sawa is the place where Eritrean youths are trained in the 12th year of their education. They have to report there. They have to study the final year of their intermediate studies there. They have to undertake military training there. And then they either become part of military or they become part of national service. It is situated in Gash Barka region of Eritrea. Two men were bribed. Eritrean intelligence agency was very alert. It came to know what the ambassador was doing, and the two men were identified. That is why Eritrea got clarification from Sudan. No clarification was given from Sudanese government. So Eritrea declared Khalid Abbas persona non grata. Now, question is, why was Khalid Abbas interested in spying on what is happening in Sawa? Well, Eritrea, I told you, is training several Sudanese armed groups. The groups are from Eastern Sudan, mainly. Eastern Sudan has been Eritrean area of influence for years. Just yesterday, I showed you a picture of Nazar Al Amin, who is Bija High Council leader. He met with the Isaias Afwerki this week. And after that, Khalid Abbas was declared persona non grata. So either the Bija leader gave this information to Isaias Afwerki, or Eritrean intelligence agency somehow got the information. What we have learned is that it's the work of Eritrean intelligence agency which came to know what Khalid Abbas was doing on Eritrean soil. Now, question is, why was he interested in getting information from Sawa? As I said earlier, he wanted to know which groups are being trained by Eritrean government in Sawa. Are they just from Eastern Sudan? Are they from Darfur? What type of training is being given? Which type of arms are being used? So he wanted information about the Sudanese groups being trained at and near Sawa. These groups are being trained in Gash Barkha region reportedly. And in Gash Barkha, there is Sawa. So that is why the ambassador has been expelled. It shows, by the way, that the issue, the expulsion of the Shogdi affairs is not fully linked to Ethiopia-Sudan rapprochement. Ethiopia is emerging as a very key player in Sudan now, mediating between RSF and Sudanese military, sharing a peace proposal with Al Burhan, mediating between UAE and Al Burhan. Eritrea definitely unsettled, not comfortable, but This incident of expulsion of the ambassador seems to be an internal interference in Eritrean matters by Sudanese official. That is why Eritrea took action. Can we say it is linked to rapprochement between Ethiopia and Sudan? Difficult to say now. We'll have to wait. But I think even a layman can understand that Eritrea would not be comfortable with growing Ethiopian influence in Sudan. But Eastern Sudan is Eritrean territory. It won't let anyone intervene there. It won't let RSF come there. It won't let military have strong presence there. It won't let Ethiopia intervene in Eastern Sudan. Thank you for watching.